It's October and that means 31-day horror film challenges apparently. I also recently discovered Tubi, the free streaming site, was available in Vietnam, so I signed up and decided I'd watch one horror film every day of this month. Only 2 rules I've set myself. Number 1, it has to be available on Tubi, and number 2, I can't have seen it before. Day 1 and we were off to a flying start because I totally forgot it was October and I was doing this, so didn't watch anything. I'll watch 2 films tomorrow. Okay, so Nicole is first up, and this was pretty bad. Bad acting, awful plot, and I swear the last 10 minutes really felt like they shot the film, edited what they had together, realised that wasn't feature length, then tacked on 10 minutes of unused footage. Described as a horror comedy, it was neither scary or funny. 2 out of 5 stars for some decent enough gore. Scare Me I watched because the poster art is amazing, and a quick Google search said it had rave reviews. Yeah, there are 2 movies from 2020 called Scare Me. This isn't the good one. A horror anthology that takes a bold step of making a wraparound story about 60% of the runtime, and the actual horror stories are very meh. 1 out of 5 stars. It would have been half a star, but the first 7 minutes weren't actually that bad. Gary Busey as a murderous gingerbread man? 5 stars out of 5, will watch again every day for the rest of my life. In all seriousness, this had some horrible acting from everyone not named Gary Busey, and Gary Busey himself, and the Gingerdead Man turns up way later into a 70-minute film than you'd really want him to. I still got a little bit of gore and some chuckles out of it though, so best film so far. I'm giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Another movie chosen purely from the poster art, and man did it not disappoint this time. Within 5 minutes we had interpretive dance during a satanic ritual, my burgeoning love of interpretive dance in B-movie schlock being one of the more bizarre trends of 2020. Within 10 minutes she was doing it again, then she grew 6 tits and got milked by demons. All whilst a detective channels his inner Al Pacino, throwing some gore and amazing 80s synth soundtrack and a nonsensical plot, and I was absolutely hooked. 3 out of 5 stars. I actually recommend this one even though it looks like it was filmed on a potato. The first movie I've watched because Tubi recommended it to me, and it's a Kiwi film and I'm a Kiwi, so I was kind of excited about this one, and it didn't let me down in any way, shape or form. A rare horror comedy that is both scary and funny in equal measure, with a narrative that effectively built tension before having an amazing ending. Plus the fact, even though it's 6 years old due to the fact we've all been housebound for most of 2020, man did this resonate as a story. Throwing a spattering of gore, and for an independent movie, great acting and cinematography, and this is the first genuine diamond in the rough, which is why I'm giving this one 4 out of 5 stars. This is actually legitimately great. I'd somehow never seen the George Romero original, but I definitely saw the Timothy Olyphant remake at the cinema, so when Tubi recommended the original to me, I was like, damn straight, I'm in. This is a very 2020 movie, us all being in the middle of a global rather than local pandemic, but it gets the bureaucratic clusterfuck that has been everyone's life the past 9 months spot on. The gritty filmmaking further enhances this feeling, making it feel more like a documentary than a nominal zombie film, which is why this one is getting 4 out of 5 stars, and this is going way better than I imagined it would in terms of quality. Seeing as I finished the Crazies close to midnight whilst I was getting ready to turn everything off, this auto played, and I saw the post and I read the blurb and I thought, god damn it, let's just keep this party going. Wow, what a way to end the first week. This is absolutely the perfect midnight movie. Sleaze, gore aplenty, some awful acting, some very, very special effects. and a monster that is clearly a puppet, including some incredible stop motion scenes, but it is also kind of a heartwarming tale of brotherly love, and that ending, just wow, which is why I'm giving this 5 out of 5, the absolute perfect way to end the first week of 31 days of Tubi Horror. I'm actually pretty sure I'd already seen this at some point in the past thinking about it, but meh, rules are there to be broken. So that's the first week of 31 days of Tubi Horror done. 7 days, 7 films, some good, some bad, and one absolute perfect midnight movie. If you enjoyed this, then please like, comment and subscribe, because week 2 will be coming next week on Thursday or Friday, depends what time I get it finished.